When I was a kid in elementary school, after school, I would get on my bike and I'd ride around and look for wheel weights that had been thrown off tires. Those were made out of lead. I'd come home and melt them down and I'd cast bullets. We didn't have any money to waste on buying ammunition. My dad would have killed me if I'd left brass on the ground. We picked up every piece and cleaned it and reloaded it. I don't know how to explain it other than I grew up in a golden age if you wanted to do what I was doing in my life. I couldn't even imagine that 25 years later I'd be shooting 60,000 rounds a year. I've always liked to compete no matter what it was, whether it was track or wrestling or basketball or anything else, and competitive nature that just fell into shooting, and I found a world that I had a knack for it. You know, when I started shooting, you know, there weren't that many people that were really good. There were a lot of people shooting, and there were a lot of what you called hobbyists. I mean, I remember winning nationals by huge percentages, and the top 3 or 4 people were massively ahead of everybody else. Now, this is a neck and neck thing. So when you're at that level and you realize every point counts, every fraction of a second counts, when it gets rough and you're coming down to the last stage of the match and there are 3 of you that are all so close that nobody even knows who is leading, the guy with the best equipment is going to win. I've been that guy so many times because I've always had the best equipment. I've been approached over my career by people who wanted me to shoot their products, and there was never a time that I was even tempted. If they're going to pay you to lose and you're good with that, then more power to you. But I could never drop down to something else just for money. Springfield Armory guns have won everything that there is to win. They've won Bullseye Nationals. They have won speed shooting. They won the Steel Challenge. They won the Bianchi Cup. They've won IPSC. They've won the IPSC World Championships many, many times. Anything that they've gotten into, they've created the best for that next group, that next generation. If you're wanting to get to a place similar to where I'm at or what I've done, you've got to want it more than anything else. If you're taking a slow horse to the race, guys, I don't care how hard you whip it, you are not going to win. Show up with the right equipment and put in the effort. I mean, and then just maybe anything's possible.